Yes, people, hope we are all good. So, last slide slash video of the series. So, goals and maintaining motivation. It's a big one. And because muscle building is so repetitive, it's so boring, it's so mundane at times. And a lot of the time, because we don't see the results and the gratification straight away, we tend to lose motivation and lose focus. And then we fall off and we revert back to losing body fat, or something comes up and you want to get into better shape for something, you stop the muscle building, you want to lose body fat. So how do we maintain that motivation to stick to the course and keep building muscle? So that's what this video is all about. So first and foremost, it's setting realistic goals. Now, this is a little bit boring and it's something you used to do in school, but it does make a big difference. And everybody who's on a plan with myself right at the beginning will start with some goal setting. And I think it is a key thing for us to stay on the straight and narrow and make sure that we're not deterring off what the end goal is. So achieving long-term success involves setting various goals. So the way I would do it is I would recommend setting one main overall goal, which if you listen to this video, predominantly it's going to be, I'm assuming, is to sort of build a bit of muscle, lose body fat, tone up is going to be the overall goal, improve your body shape, become more confident, feel more confident in the gym. These could be other things. So, but you want to put some smaller sub goals along the way. So this could be, for example, a few of my females that come with me, they start with training at home. The goal could be just to get into the gym and be comfortable in the gym. It could be um, going to the gym by themselves instead of with somebody. It could be going changing a dress size. It could be going into a different size of jeans. It could be just as simply as anything, just getting more comfortable and being on plan and building better habits. So some of the smaller goals is something that I would definitely think about. And when you and again when you're on plan with myself, it's something that I always do is celebrate the small wins because it does massively help with maintaining that motivation. So going into smart goals, like I said, going into what we used to do in school. So you want to set smart goals. So you want to be specific. So define clear and specific goals. So like I've said, increase your glutes by 2 inches and then add 20 kilos into a hip thrust in that's 12 weeks. They're specific. Okay. Measurable is you want to ensure the goals are measurable. So something that you can track and we can measure along the way and make sure we're sort of hitting certain checkpoints along the way. Measurable is you want to make sure the measurables, I've just said that, measurable so you can track. Achievable, sorry. So you want to make sure something is going to be attainable, which is what I tend to go a little bit back and forth with some of my clients because you might not know what is achievable in a certain amount of time. So you want to make sure that it is actually achievable and realistic. Relevant, so you want it to be relevant with your goal, okay, and your overall fitness objective. And you also want it to be time bound. So you want to make sure that you set a deadline. If you leave an open ended goal, you could either fall off or because you've never got that end goal or that sort of ending point that you want to get to, it could deter you from actually sticking to it and stop your discipline. So, like I've said before, celebrating the small wins. So, when you're trying to build muscle, it is boring. It takes time. You want to celebrate the small wins. The scales don't move too much, so you haven't got that instant gratification. So, like I said, I tend to ask my clients 3 wins a week, which are non-physique related. So, like I've said, PBs on certain areas, certain exercises, feeling more confident in the gym, less stressed, training on your own instead of being with a friend, or more comfortable in your own clothes. I have just spoke about all that stupidly, but I thought I'd say it again. A massive, massive thing that I cannot stress enough to people is tracking your progress. So if you aren't tracking your progress in some way, whether it's a note, whether it's notes in your phone, whether it's on an app, whether it's hiring somebody to keep track of it for you. Like I said, I do an app for everything, so I keep track of everything on the app. You need some way of tracking your goals of what you're lifting, what you're doing measurements wise, what you're doing weight wise. Photos are a massive thing. So, like I said on here, so tracking your progress is crucial. So, workout logs, maintain a log of your workouts, exercises, sets, reps, and weights. Physique photos, so taking regular photos, I would say every single week. If you are building muscle, you could get away with every couple of weeks. And then measurements are a big, big thing, especially when we're looking to do body recomposition. Body recomposition is you don't see a lot of difference on the scales, but you're going to see the measurements. So you'll see the measurements change. So you'll see your waist will come down, if not stay the same. Your glutes will go up, quads will go up. and then other certain areas will come down as well. So it is crucial to do measurements. How to stay motivated. So a few different things and a few different tips that I can give you that I would think that is going to massively help with your motivation and keeping your motivation. So first is finding a training partner. Training partners are one, good to stop anxiety in the gym. They're going to increase your accountability, and they'll also make your sessions more enjoyable if it's one of your friends, and sometimes harder because you've got that little bit of a competitive side as well. Like, you want to be keeping up with that person. So sometimes it's good to find somebody that little bit better than you in the gym, because it's going to give you that extra push. So rewarding yourself. So rewarding yourself at certain milestones to, again, keep the motivation and keep the discipline there. So this can be when you hit a certain target, you can achieve. You could go for a cheat meal, give yourself new workout gear. I know my partner, my missus, tends to always, well, it's most women do, but tends to always, if she's losing a bit of motivation, she'll buy herself like a new pair of gym shorts, something like that, just to give her just more of an incentive to get in the gym. It's a good way, but your bank doesn't. I mean, your bank won't like it, but it's a good way of doing it and keeping that motivation there. Or a massage. A massage. I mean, it's a bit of a weird one for me to put in, but I mean, as in going for a sports massage or something like that, or going for a spa. I don't know why I've just put massage. That's a bit odd, but I mean, going for a spa day or something like that, like little things like that. Try new gyms. So try new gyms. Go to a group session. I put cough because I have a gym in Lichfield, so you could come to a group session over there. Maybe mix up your training a little bit. So adding in some sort of like HIIT style training or fitness training might just break up the monotony of weight training all the time. So you could always go to another gym for motivation, or try like a group session or a class. So join a fitness community. So go online, find a fitness community, engage with it, find some sort of support and motivation. There's loads and loads out there that you can find, absolutely loads. Hire a coach. So a big thing, even though I'm giving you all the tools on here to at least get the ball rolling with what you want to do and your goals, hiring a coach might speed up the process and speed up you making a load of errors. So whether it's with me or somebody else, it could be a personal trainer in the gym. If you do get a personal trainer, just be mindful, a lot of them won't give you nutrition. It'll just be the training sessions. An online coach like myself, to give you the support, the personal one-to-one and bespoke guidance that you might need, like I spoke about before in the training programs. Finding something that is going to work for you and your lifestyle is key, and same with the nutrition. So that is what an online coach would do. They would take out all of the error and the guesswork and make it completely bespoke for you. Well, most good online coaches will. Social media. So follow fitness influencers, follow fitness groups for inspiration, tips. Just the one thing I have spoken about before is be mindful of how much you take on board, because you don't want to be mixing up your training loads and loads and loads, but following somebody who falls in line with your goals, some of your morals, somebody that you can resonate with and follow along with, and just maybe emulate a little bit is going to help with your motivation, and it's also going to help just keep you just energized when you're sort of doing all this sort of stuff. Do you need more help? I'm not going to be selling myself on here, because that's not what I want to do. But I have got a new program which is called She Builds, and it's all around building muscle, toning up, building a better body shape, growing your confidence, and getting stronger. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go into it in loads and loads of detail, but on the email that this video is going to be attached to, I'm going to put a little bit of a description on that. And if you want to book a call and go through everything in a little bit more detail, then I'm happy to do that. But like I said, I'm not going to be selling myself too much on here. This is all about giving you the tools and giving you the tools to basically get the ball rolling and get going with it. And then maybe further down the line, when you've made a bit of progress and you've plateaued, you can then look at maybe getting some more help. So I hope you have enjoyed this video series. I hope you have took some things away and implemented them. If you have any concerns, any questions, you need a bit more advice, then my DMs are always open, and just drop me a message on Instagram whenever you are available, or whenever you want to sort of get a bit more help.